Hey all, how are you going? Welcome to me, Redsky, on another round of Righteous Readings where I give raw, righteous, real readings for you guys, where we don't mince our words, we just say it like it is, the way it is, okay? So, we're doing the love round for May and June of 2022. Yes, I know we're very delayed, we're very late, but it's getting done regardless, so we're smacking it out. Leo, you are the next sign to be done, so this will pertain highly to Venus placements this round, as it is a love reading. Even if we're doing the singles, it's still primarily a love reading, so therefore your Venus placements are highly prevalent. So where your Venus lies in your natal chart, the star sign video should be watching for you, as well as the cross watcher, person of interest, for the couples readings, okay? If you don't know, don't care to, it's fine. You can still go via sun, moon or rising. Messages will be loitered throughout the placements, but if you want your best chance of resonating with the reading today, I would strongly suggest check out those placements, okay? Nevertheless, we will start with single Leos first, and then we'll move into the couples reading after that, and stay tuned to the very end. Additionals will be at the end. Okay, so we'll start with the singles. Now, for the singles, we'll be looking at 6 different aspects of your life that I find are quite important, such as work, ambitions, friendship, love, family, and health. I'll then go through and clarify these placements to get another layer deep to try and hone in a bit more on those messages that might be a bit more generalised. Then stay tuned to the end. We might pull off from a few additional oracle that I've got out here as well. Then we'll move on to the couples after, so I'll explain that after, okay, in the time of due course. Till then, singles, let's suss it and find out what's coming in for May and June of 2022. I know May is pretty much blitzed. Why am I still saying it? Because that's the round of reading, so even when we are in June, if I haven't finished this, it will be still called May. Okay, guys, so get over it. It's just the way it is. It is the way it is. Leo singles, let's go. Leo singles, Venus placements, sun, moon or rising for May and June of 2022. Here we go. House begin. Wow. Knight, King, Knight, Pentacle, Page, Queen coming through now. Wow. You've got the whole suit of Pentacles. King of Pentacle reverse, Knight of Pentacle, Queen of Pentacle reverse, Page of Pentacle. You've got the whole Pentacle family. You got the King, you got the Queen, both inverted. You got the Knight and you've got the Page. But we're not happy. When you're one major arcana in health and it's inverted, bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups reverse. Definitely something in that, having a whole grouping of the Pentacles like that. The whole family. And that attains to ambition, friendship, love and family. The 4 aspects of life I consider most important. So of course work and health is. But when you look at them in comparison, they're the least of the 6. Got to have drive to want things in life. Got to have friends to talk to. Got to have love to want to invest in, even if you've never seen it, felt it, smelled it. And you got to have family. Even if it's your own kid, or some sort of connection. Even if it's a foster family or some sort of connection here on earth. Everyone does. Even if it's to a fur baby, I don't give a shit. It still counts as a connection. That's family. And in them 4 very important placements, Leo, you have all the Pentacles, all that earth energy for a fire sign. But you do have fire here. It's the first placement in work. So you have a lot of passion to do with work. A lot. There. It's your most passionate of placements. Even though it may not be your most important. And I don't think you think it's your most important either. It's just where you have a lot of fire for. Let me get a sip of my coffee, light a death stick, and we'll go through these placements. ABC. Let's do it, Leo. Okay, Leo singles, let's start the reading now. So for your work placement for May and June of 2022, we start off with that fire placement. Like I said, that Knight of Wands, that advancement here. A real journey with work, I feel. Into the unknown, though. It could be some way taking flight, or in a way absence due to change of residency, or a change of your current normal position where you'll be for work. All right, Leo. So there really is a journey or advancement here into the unknown through work. I feel like there is a real sense of a real journey, though. It is an advancement. It is a little bit out of your field. I feel like you may be changing where you are normally based, and this has put you really out of your comfort zone, perhaps in some sort of way. Let's continue now with your ambitions. Your ambitions. This is where that Pentacle family comes in, and they all came in rows. King of Pentacle reversed is your ambition. Your ambition is actually corruption and danger. The materialistic approach to life leaves some sort of dullness and corruption. Your ambition is to give back, I think, what others are given to you. If people have been corrupt or vice-ish, I feel like that's what you're going to give them back. You're chameleonizing their behaviours by reciprocating it in some sort of way. Friendships is strong even though it's steady. The Knight of Pentacles. Friendship is a reflection of reliability and maturity, I've got to say. It's methodical and it's very patient, these connections. They may sometimes seem a little dull, like inspiration or excitement, but they're very reliable. They are fixed. They are solid. It's taken years to get these connections into this sort of shape, I feel. Love. Single Leos. The Page of Pentacles reversed now. There's a lot of waste and unrealism around love. Maybe being a bit fantasistic or lacked humour and joy when it's come to love. It's been lacklustrous. I feel like sometimes, Leo, your self-importance might be a little bit inflated, or your ideas just aren't cutting edge enough sometimes when it comes to love to seem innovative, like there's growth. But lacking in creation does not mean it does not stand the chance of growth. I think people make that misconception, and I think you've been misjudged there, perhaps. I feel like because of that, you've had a bit of a soured experience. So I'm going to leave that one there until we clarify at least anyway. The next placement, which was family, which is the last of that Pentacle family coming through, which is really, really tripping out. The Queen of Pentacle now reversed. So as I said, that King and Queen are both inverted. With family, I feel there's a lot of suspicion and maybe even fear around family in some ways. I feel like there's a real obsession with the materialistic things, which stifles the connections you have sometimes with family. Extravagance and opulence leaves you a little bit suspicious about your family's true motives and how they've occurred, or maybe over time amassed this amount. Or maybe it's just the fact you just don't like what they do for a living. Health now is much the same. The Tower reversed, the only major arcana to come through Leo's reading so far for the singles. Health, you're not given much to. It's the same old rat and wheel syndrome, still doing the same old thing. We really aren't changing much of anything here, if anything. There's a real inability to affect any worthwhile change. I feel a bit trapped in an unhealthy or unhappy situation here with health, I want to say. There's continued oppression going through here, following the old ways, living in the same rut, instability perhaps as well. Let me get the clarificational deck warmed up and we'll clarify for Leo singles. Alright, now let's clarify this reading for the Leo singles for May and June of 2022, Venus, Sun, Moon and Rising. We start off with the work placement of the Knight of Wands. Let's clarify this energy of the Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Clarify the Knight of Wands, please. There we go, Two of Cups. Ambitions now, the King of Pentacles reverse. Let's clarify King of Pentacles reverse. Why is the King? There we go. Seven of Swords reverse with the Five of Swords with the Magician reverse. Okay, that explains a lot. Friendship connections, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here, please? Clarify that Knight. Yep. The Hangman reversed. Love, we have the Page of Pentacles reverse. Let's clarify that energy of the Page of Pentacles reverse. Whoa, okay. Jesus. The Emperor flew out. Aries major arcana. Family, we had that Queen of Pentacles reverse. Let's clarify this energy of the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Something wanted to show its face. Queen of Wands reverse. Why is the Queen of Wands reverse? Family connections. Leo singles for May and June 2022, please. Queen of Pentacles reverse. There we go. The Sun reverse. There we go. And for health, we had the Tower reverse. Let's clarify this energy of the Tower reverse, please. Death card upright. Scorpionic energy. Bottom of the deck's the Ten of Swords, guys. Plain. A lot of pain and affliction. Left to bleed out, it feels like, almost. Ruin, pain, mental anguish. Desolation, absolute misfortune. Real disappointment and bitterness around this. Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups reverse, you know, this speaks an atonement to real unhappiness due to betrayal, maybe being backstabbed, or being wronged. Being brutalised, I want to say. Dragged over the coals and some. And you really aren't happy. I feel like you tried to show through your own children or your nieces and nephews if you have them, or extended families, children, how children should be made to feel everything's loved and very blissful, and maybe you really spend a lot of time invoking their imagination with costume dressing or something of that nature, I feel, is the message I'm trying to get here for you. Alright, let's go back through it. Single Venus or Sun, Moon, Rising Leos for May, June. That work placement's come through even stronger now because we had that Knight of Wands initially, and this is clarified now by the Two of Cups. This is a unionship of sorts. You're on a journey, maybe change of residence through. I feel like you've met someone in the workplace where you currently were working, and you've sparked a connection to the point where you two want to branch off and actually do your own thing. Whether that's in a relationship or in a career sense, I feel like it's more of a career sense, start up a business or a go-go starter thingy. You may have even got the idea from where you're working currently now to take it to another level and be innovative and branch off. And branch off and make a unionship here of sorts, because the Two of Cups is like a unionship. It's a coming together of the two. It's a passion or friendship. It could be love and understanding between the two, but there is a strong sense of invincibility and unionship here coming together. Ambitions was a lot. We had that King... Oh, excuse me for a moment. Sorry about that. So for ambitions, we had that King of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Swords reverse, Five of Swords, and the Magician reverse. Someone that's quite corrupt can refer to dealing with someone or something of that nature with that King of Pentacles reverse. Then we got the Seven of Swords reverse, which is a lot of babbling, people talking, arguing, following uncertain counsel, therefore of. With the Five of Swords, there is a sense here that there will be victory or defeat. You'll be one of the two. I feel like you might be the defeated, because then we've got the Magician reverse coming in after that. That says to me using your powers for not highest of good. To be deceitful, to sleight of hand, to be cunning. Two cunning cards and swords. What's going on with your ambitions, Leo? To give back what you got from others. To try not listen to other people's banter about you. You want to be the victor. I feel like you might be rejected and you may lose yourself in the process. Be careful, being warned. Friendships. Knight of Pentacles, the Hangman reverse. The friendship connections you have taken years, I feel, to build up to this placement, but they are very strong and they're solidified and they will stand the test of time, I feel. The Hangman reverse, I do feel, is in a bit of relation to how much you've had to gift or sacrifice for this connection, though. It has been multiple and many, I feel, over a latitude of time. And I feel like when you think back about how far you've come in this relationship of sorts and friendship, you realise maybe one side will sacrifice more than the other, or maybe there was a bit of an unwillingness to make the necessary effort at the time, or now. Failure to give of oneself, preoccupation, or giving useless and senseless sacrifice for no reason. But I don't feel like that's the case here, because this was worth it. It's just whether you did the right thing at the right time, both sides. Love, Page of Pentacles reverse, the Emperor, Aries major arcana coming through with the Emperor now. The Page of Pentacles reverse is someone that is very wasteful, a bit unrealistic. Someone that's got a lot of very cystic whims and a lot of big notions, maybe. It's a real failure to recognise the obvious facts here. The ideal and the reality is not the same. Being a bit rebellious, maybe. But there is a real sense here of unfavourable news maybe also coming through, and you had to really step into that more dominant power of the masculinity of the Emperor, and really bring in some sort of confidence here and take control of the wheels with, wealth, stability, authority, and being the war-making tendencies. Always had to wear the pants kind of syndrome in relationships, because if you didn't, it would just waste away, it would just go to shit. And you're so sick of being the glue as well as the fixtions holding everything together, Leo. Family is a bit of a mess too. Queen of Pentacles reverse, the Sun reverse. The Sun planet coming through here can have reference to Leo as well, of course, as you know, because it is your planet, the Sun. So, Queen of Pentacles reverse. This is an individual that's very, it's a lot of obsession with material, stifling the relationship, extravagance, there's opulence, which leads to unhappiness. Things don't make you happy. And I think you've learned that lesson in the hard way, Leo. There could be a real sense of suspicion around a woman figure in your family, but you feel like family have neglected their responsibilities, and they're very distrustful. And failure is non-commutal to them. They will not accept that. And that, I think, just gives you expectations that are just ridiculous. You just don't fit in with that. I feel it doesn't resonate personally for you. You've got bigger ideals. The Sun reverse is real unhappiness, loneliness because of this broken relationship here, cancellations of plans, triumph, delayed, maybe not necessarily completely lost. It's very clouded, this future. The health, Tower reverse with death. Death is major arcana for, of course, Scorpio. The continued oppression, same old rat and wheel syndrome, I feel, especially in the May section. But when we hit June or soon thereafter, or around that time, I feel like you do transform where you couldn't transform before. It happens in a natural setting, like buds of May blowing out the breeze. I feel like you do transform, whether you thought you could or not. I feel like where you couldn't before, you do now. You rebirth yourself. You have a full-on clearing away. There's a lot of change, maybe some loss through friendships, family, a lot of different things. But I feel with health, it's really about a sense of almost like a spiritual or physical sort of transformation here. Can in some cases be a death, but not for you. I feel like it's a death of a belief system that wasn't working in regards to health, or a system that you were using to lose weight, which was not working, obviously, and it's transformed. All right, Leo singles, let's round out this reading. So I pulled some cards for you actually midway through the tarot reading. When I pulled the first grouping, but before I did clarify, I just randomly pulled some and sat them aside. We're now going to quickly read them because I don't know what they are either. So from the Wicker Oracle, we got the Staff about stability, and I feel like that's what you're trying to bring in, some stability here. Hearth, homecoming, and candles, which is in regards to magic. So I do feel you're using stability and homecoming here. You want to come home, and you feel like you're going to need some magic maybe to get over the line, I feel. I feel like maybe you might be using candles as a way of centralizing and visualizing. For the next deck from Romance Angels, we've got very soon, clearly decide what you want, so it comes to you now. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here, and reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Very soon, chemistry, reconciliation. I feel like the return of them will be the reconciliation, even if you're not so happy about it to begin with. And the last piece of the pie, celebrate your love. When we cherish our beloved, the bond grows stronger. We create deeper levels of trust, intimacy, and friendship. It's all too easy to get comfortable and put our relationship on cruise control, so spice it up instead. Do something special and spontaneous. And if you're currently looking for your soulmate, take yourself out for a fun date. The happier and more connected you are to yourself, the more attractive you will be to others. And adventure awaits. Break up your routine and live a little, sweetheart. It's time for some adventure. Plan a vacation, take a spontaneous drive. That is the word for the month for you, Leo, spontaneous. A change of pace and scenery will do you good. Plus, you never know whom you'll meet or what you'll experience along the way. A fabulous new friend or partner, a spectacular meal at a charming local joint, or the vista of a lifetime awaits. Adventure awaits. Life. So celebrate it, adventure it, get the fuck out, and fucking enjoy it, okay? And just watch out for the scary spiders. Bye all, I'm out of here. Couples will be on the next feeds. Bye.